Rolly and Tank, I can't make a prediction to that fight because they not gonna both be throwing punches. But whoever had their chin in the air and get caught, that's who going down. I think Tank is a stud. Like he's a tank. You know what I'm saying? He's Tank.
I think Gervonta Davis is gonna knock him out. Gervonta Davis is one of the best, and just for what he's done in the sport and with his age and how he's done, I don't look up to him, but I really do admire his work and everything he's done, and I feel like I don't think Rolly is the one to beat him right now. I think if you would have a good competition against anybody, it would be Shakur Stevens, Devin Haney, and who else? Josh Taylor, but I feel like he smokes everybody else.
I like Tank. I'm a Tank fan, so I've seen those guys fight, but I'm a Tank Davis fan. I'm go with Tank.
I asked Spence earlier when he was in the ring that a lot of people compare Rolly Romero to Ricardo Mayorga in the ring. I don't know, what do you say about that? Remember Ricardo Mayorga?
He's kind of wild. I mean wild, like wild fight. I mean like his persona is just similar to the same thing. I can see that.
Rolly was a bum then, was a bum now. So I mean, it ain't no different. I think it's sorry.
And you've sparred both of them too. And do you feel that what happens in the gym might have an effect on both of those guys, maybe not fighting you?
I think it's sorry. Everybody knows. If you know, you know. Like, and if you don't, something's wrong because you see him fight. I don't even know the dude's name that
from
really
Sweden.
Lost him. No. He fought a dude before that, or some dude. He really lost the fight. And then Comey knocked him out.
Now,
Tank versus Rolly. Ooh. I'm gonna go. Man, that's a great fight. That's a great fight. I think if either guy lands that one bomb, because both guys have knockout power. So I think it's a 50-50.
That's what Ryan said.
Yeah, I think it's a 50-50.
He said the first one lands.
Sure.
Yeah, but he mentioned that Tank gets hit a lot.
Well, we'll see, because he's great.
No game plan, like. Is he being serious? I've never heard of a fighter going to a fight without a game plan.
I don't know. Rolly's being Rolly, but he knows what's at stake. He knows who he's fighting, and I'm sure that he's going to be prepared. And this is the biggest opportunity of his life to this point. And that's in life. That's all you can ask for, and it's up to you to go out there and make the most of it.
He's saying one round. Tank's saying regardless, he's going to knock him out. If you could pinpoint how many rounds you think it does go, what would you say?
It won't go 12 rounds. I can guarantee you that. This fight will not go 12 rounds. This is a, believe it or not, a highly anticipated fight, and it's indicative of, again, how you put something on sale for pre-sale, and everybody's going bananas about it. Come the fight, the night of the fight, you'll see fans around this whole building trying to get in, and there won't be no tickets, and that's going to be that is a remarkable feeling as a promoter, to knowing that you have a hot event. This is the hottest event, going, and I'm just very proud that of my team, Mayweather Promotions, that we continue to put on these monster events. And we got two terrific young fighters, and go out there and get the fans what they want to see.
I think right now you obviously have to go with Tank. I mean, Rolly's I like Rolly's. He's like, because he has that will. Like, he doesn't care. He doesn't care who you are, what you accomplished. He thinks that he's that guy, and you have to be like that sometimes in this sport. You have to believe in yourself that much, where you believe that you're just as good as any other guys on top of the division. But I just think that it's just the skill level, and it's not so much of the power. People forget that Gervonta can box. He's had a good amateur background behind him as well, and he's not a brute type fighter. He actually he'll pick you apart, and then he'll hit you with the big shot. I mean, like I said, one of my favorite fights when I watched was his first world title fight against Pedraza. He boxed. He placed his shots, he picked them apart, and then he landed the killing blow. And I feel like that could be the deciding factor in this one. I think he'll go in there boxing and setting up his shots, setting up traps, and then before he goes for the kill.
What's your over under on that? 3 rounds, 4 rounds?
No, you know what? I can't call it because I haven't really seen if, you know, Rolly's chin has been tested yet. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, and look at Gervonta's last fight against a hard fighter in Cruz, who's a durable guy. Maybe, you know, Rolly may have a granite chin as well, but I just think that I think it does go over 6 at least. I think it goes over 6.
Over 6 rounds.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. A lot of people think it's only gonna last a round.
Yeah. No, I don't. For me, I think Rolly's he gets through the halfway mark.
Okay. Yeah, man. If he gets to the halfway mark, that means it's been a great fight at that point.
That's a victory in his own. That's a victory in his own.
Easy. Tank knockout, I would say like within 5 rounds.
I just think I guess he's being smart. He's getting paid. You know, he's fighting Rollies. I think I won't even say it's an easy fight for him, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I can't really judge Rollies. Rollies does, you know, he has a little bit of a pop. He has an awkward style, but at the same time, I don't think he's elite like Gervonta Davis is, you know. So you could call it a laughable fight, but I don't want to get into that. But and then of course he'll fight Cruz the second time, and I think the second time he fights Cruz, he'll do like way better adjustments, and he might it'll be way easier for him the second time. I think I whoop him, honestly. Like I really think I whoop him, bro. I think too big, too fast, too strong. I got a chin. I stay active. So yeah, I think Styles, like I said, Styles make fight. He gets hit. You know, he gets hit a lot, and I can't be defensive. Of course, I like to fight more than anything, but you know, I think that, you know, he'll get hit too much, and you can't get hit that much by me, so it won't be able to happen like that.
How did he look to you in that Isaac Cruz fight? Because a lot of people felt that Isaac Cruz won that fight. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but how did he look to you in that fight?
I mean, he looked like he had troubles. You know, it just looked like he had a lot of troubles in that fight. That's kind of what it looked like to me. I can't agree with that saying that if he lost the fight or not. But I felt like he did. It was a very, very close fight, and he did have a lot of troubles with him.
So given that, and given what you just told me as well, do you think a fight between you and him, does it go 12 rounds? Is it one where it's like very, very close, or do you feel that because of the experience you have and what you just listed too as well, that it'd be a pretty comfortable fight for you?
I think it'll be a pretty comfortable fight. I mean, wow. I wouldn't take it away from, you know, because Gervonta, you know, he is a big puncher. You know, at the same time, he is a big puncher. He does have skills. He's a southpaw. He can't be. I think sometimes he can't be slick, but he gets in the fight mode. He's kind of like the same person like me, like likes to fight. You know, I don't care about getting in would like to fight. But I think if I get my rhythm with it, I think it'll probably be a pretty comfortable fight.
I like Rolly's, you know, his attitude, the way he talks, you know, he's just one of those guys that you can't hate, you know, you want to wish him the best, but you know, Tank's just in another level, you know. I'm glad that Rolly's is still getting this fight, because what happened to him in December, his fight got canceled, you know, he was going to buy his mama house, that kind of hurt, you know, to see that he didn't get that fight, but I'm glad that Tank still gave it to him. PBC is bringing him back to get that big payday, and that way he could go and buy his mama's house. Obviously in boxing anything could happen, but you know, I think Tank beats him. The thing is that when you have a puncher in a fight, you could be losing 35 minutes out of the whole fight. 1 second could make a difference, just one punch. So he does, you know, that you know, it's always very dangerous to fight a puncher, because you know, you have to fight smart for 36 minutes, every minute of it, and a puncher just needs one punch, just needs to land one punch. So you know, he always has a chance, you know, even it could be in the last round, the last minute of the round, and he still has a puncher's chance. So you know, let's hope. You know, I would love to see him win. Honestly, I would love to see him win.
Amazing, man. Shout out to both guys putting it on the line, and congratulations to Rolando Romero, man. I think he really does deserve it. You know, Rolly's definitely was somebody that really was shooting for that, you know, and doesn't care. You know, he didn't care who it is and who's in front of him. I think it's a great fight for him. It's a great fight for everybody. It shows because Rolando is a puncher, real heavy puncher, especially in my division. He's a big puncher. And so is Tank Davis, you know. But Tank Davis has yet to face someone like that. That's a natural 135-pounder, you know. Tank Davis, when he fought the guys at 135, he's fighting guys at 130, 126, some going up to 135. So never someone that was solid and has been 35 for maybe 6 years, 4 years, you know. That's natural weight. So it's going to be a great fight. It's all about, you know, styles make fights, of course, but somebody's definitely going down.
What do you think maybe some of the things
I'm putting 100,000 on Rolly.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm putting $100,000 on Rolando Romero.
What do you think? Some of the things he will do or has to do.
I just feel like in reality, like Tank is a solid fighter. He is a solidary fighter. You know, he's very stylistic with it and everything. However, it's just careless. You know, and with a puncher like Rolando, as long as Rolando has the confidence in him, because I could bet on the guy and let him. You know, I'm rooting for him. I could put 100 for Gervonta Davis. You know, I could root for both guys, but I know where I'm staying at. You know what I'm saying? I know how they feel about us and how they wanted to lie, so, you know, fuck it.
I think that Tank gets hit easily, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I believe that he does it on purpose just to figure out if the guy has, pop, and then he comes and destroys you. With Rolly, that's not going to happen, Rolly almost knocks out everybody in sparring. He's got a great left hook, great right hand. And I think that this is a very dangerous fight for Tank. I mean, they took a little bit, a little bit to make, for them to sign. So right there you could tell, this fight should have been signed a long time ago. Rolando, a lot of people underestimate him, you know what I'm saying? He's a hard worker, he's always in the gym, he's focused, and he's a danger to anybody, Do I believe that he could beat Tank? Of course. To me, that's a 50-50 fight. Yeah. What I've been telling this team, because I shouldn't be saying this, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep that in, we can't give out that information. But I think that the best thing that he could do to beat this guy is just go walk him down. Not respect him. Just go in there and do his thing, Is he gonna hit him? Of course he is. Let's see how Tank handles those punches, Because Rolly could knock you out with one punch. So, do I believe Rolly could beat him? Of course I can, And that's what they should be worried about.
See, Rolly was on my thing. It was on the lookout because he's just a different cat. I mean, explosive, cocky. A guy that, is surprising. He's spontaneous, and he can surprise you. And all it takes is one punch, and he's strong. He's super strong, man. But when you're fighting a guy like Gervonta Davis, that is technically sound, accurate with his shots, precise with his punches, and just confident, it's going to be tough for Rolly. And you read, I said, somebody has the discipline to be able to tame this beast and deal with the roughhouse tactics and so on and so forth, that he can be beaten. So
not without a fight, though.
Not without a fight, because he's going to fight. If you can take his power and you can beat on to the body and pressure him, and, if you got a punch, too, to where he's respected, then, he's beatable. Every fighter's beatable, man.
Tank and Rolly, prediction on that fight?
I think gonna knock him out.
You think so?
Yeah, Rolly be keeping his chin up, doing all that crazy stuff. Thing gonna slip.
Don't you think Rolly, a lot of them say remind him of Ricardo Mayorga? What do you think about that? You don't think so?
Probably power-wise, I heard he got power.
Well, I'm a big admirer of Tank. I don't think Romero is particularly competitive with him. I really don't. But we'll have to see.
So basically, you're only giving Romero like a puncher's chance?
Yeah, really. Not much of a chance.
What is it about Rolly's style that you say doesn't mesh well with Tank?
I think Tank is a better boxer and a better athlete and has better tools than Romero.
Okay, now there's been recent news and kind of movement, speculations out of the Tank Davis camp, with rumblings of him maybe leaving Mayweather. What do you think about kind of those kind of rumblings? Do you think anything about, there's been words about Mayweather has stunted the growth of Tank Davis's career. Can you talk about that?
Well, a lot of fighters, when they got frustrated with a promoter, they blame the promoter. I can't believe that Floyd did anything wrong in promoting Tank Davis. But I don't know.
I mean, he's faced up against a lot of real adversity. Tank Davis ain't no joke. Hell, even Rolly ain't no joke. I kind of personally think Rolly might beat Tank, which is crazy, but I've seen crazier things, you know? Shit, look at my life. I'm crazy. Like, I'm not supposed to be here. Rolly is something different. He taught me many valuable lessons just watching his career. I know him personally, but just watching him grow from nothing to something. Never underestimate the power of stupidity. This man is incredibly stupid. He's incredibly stupid, and he don't give a shit. When you have somebody that truly believes that they're great and truly believes that they can do things, you know what I mean? That's powerful. That's more powerful than anything, because once upon a time, there was a such thing as Manny Pacquiao that was a nobody, and he believed that he can do something. Even though he comes from a fucking a background that has no real fighting background when it comes to like just boxing in general. I mean, he's coming from the Philippines. He don't have no real amateur background, a pedigree. He's just learning on the job, taking wins, taking losses, and doing what he have to do. He got with Freddie Roach and believed that he can do something great. Never underestimate the power of that, you know? And it's funny, but it's true. Like, when it comes to him, I'm like, wow, never underestimate stupidity. Because this man he beat some fighters he wasn't supposed to beat already, you know? And he's a big ticket seller. You never know, man. You never know. You fuck around, he might end up knocking Tank Davis out. Like, who knows?
Also in May, we have Tank versus Rolly Romero. Good fight.
Good fight.
I
like Rolly.
You like Rolly?
Rolly's
What is it
cool.
you like about Rolly?
No, I know him. I've been in that top round gym a bit, so he's kind of outspoken. He's kind of comes in his fur jacket, but Tank is strong, man. Can punch like a mule. So you know, we won't look past him. So I don't know who wins that. May the best man win. You know what I mean?
I like asking this question to everybody because, you know, Rolly Romero is like that street fighter boxer. Yeah. Reminds a lot of people of Ricardo Mayorga back in the day. I don't know what you think about
that guy. He's
see, look how you...
My man's girl's mom, he is mad.
Always have a chance because he's a puncher. Yeah. He always got a chance, but he's a puncher. But his technique is terrible. It's different. But I got Gervonta. Word.
What do you think of the Haney Cambosos fight? It's set now. You see how the judge is wearing the.
I think he's gonna stop. I think he's gonna stop. I think he's gonna stop him, man. I think he's definitely gonna stop him.
Who's gonna stop who?
I think he's gonna stop Rolly.
Yes, that's why I was willing to put 100 grand on Rolly. Yes, I'm that person that I've seen that Rolly has the. I know boxing. If anybody's gonna tell me I know boxing, and he has, and Rolando Romero had everything. He may not have the technical parts of it, but he has what it takes to beat Tank Davis. He don't respect him. He'll come to him and he'll give him everything that he's got. That right there alone, along with the skill sets that they're doing with Rolly, because he actually is getting better. Yeah, man. And I'm not saying that because I know him. I'm just saying it like this. Tank Davis can be a force to be reckoned with, but he doesn't admire this. He doesn't have an obsession with this. He just does it because he has to, not because he wants to.
You know, they were saying, you know, you're big on Rolly Romero. They say that Rolly Romero is like a Ricardo Mayorga back in the day. Do you remember Ricardo Mayorga?
Yeah, of course. Who did it? I mean, you gotta remember. Man was smoking a cigarette at a press conference. He don't even care. He just, you know, and Rolly, yeah, he has those traits, you know, but Rolly is someone that is devoted. You know what I'm saying? And just like all of us, we all are devoted. You know, I don't want to take that away. But yeah, man, I call it what I see. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's a real man doesn't have to say what he has. A real man just goes out there and does it. You know what I mean? That's why I said Tank is a pussy. Because it's not a real man. That's not a real man. You know, you talk about street talk. That's street talk. Cool, bro. You can have that. You win that. Good for you. You can have that. Shit, I don't want no part of that because I don't need to.
No, pues todas las peleas, todos los rivales se respetan y pues vamos a ver igual cuánto puede durar Rolly Romero y qué tren de pelea le va a presentar a Gervonta Davis.
Tú que ya lo enfrentaste precisamente, ¿qué consejo podrías darle a Romero?
Bueno, pues ahí cada quien tiene que trabajar lo propio, ¿no? Su trabajo, su equipo de trabajo y él mismo para obtener lo que él quiera. Sabemos que a él le están dando el tiempo adecuado, ya que si fuera mi oportunidad trabajaría igual duro para que no hubiera dudas en una segunda pelea.
I'm gonna fuck up Gervonta Davis, go to Circus Sports, bet everything you got, Rolly by knockout. We all get rid together except for dumbass and bet on Tank. Oh no. It's personal. I want to fuck his face up because I don't like the way he looks.
You don't like the way that he looks?
I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he acts. I don't like what he represents. He's gonna hit me because his arms are short as fuck. He looks like a fucking T-Rex.
He looks like a T-Rex and he's got short arms. So you're saying that he's not gonna be able to hit you. What about for the people that says that he's hit everybody else he's fought?
I don't know, they just stand there like dumbasses.
No special game plan, just going straight forward at Tank?
No special game. I'm gonna walk him down. It's gonna be the walk down of hell.
Little assignment.
Yeah, little motherfucker. What do you mean big assignment?
Little motherfucking assignment. Styles make fights. It's a little assignment. Bob!
A little
I'm
assignment.
gonna fuck you up, but come over here, Bob.
Clarify a few things. You know, what's happening with Tank? Like, are you guys gonna re-sign him? Like, there's a lot of like people don't know.
Tank has a huge fight on May the 28th. That's what our focus is. You know, and I'm sure he's really excited about coming out and fighting in front of the thousands and thousands of fans to be here at Barclays Center, and that's what his focus is. That's for you guys to kind of talk about and all that. We're not focused on none of that.
He's still signed with you guys then after this fight? Like, can you clarify that?
I don't want to discuss it, but why would I be talking about contract issues? Fighters' contracts, this is not a forum for that.
I'm gonna fuck Tank up from round one, non-stop, and he's gonna get knocked down one round.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.